Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do a request from one of my viewers that left a comment. Keith from here. I remember your early videos where you talked about your past experiences with gay romance and such, and how you had been screwed over so many times. I was wondering whether you could do a video, now that you have the experienced a positive relationship for some time now, on how and whether this new experience has changed your view on things, relationship-wise. I always like the way you think about things and the way you express yourself. And speaking as someone who hasn't had a relationship now for going on 20 years, it would be nice to hear your thoughts on the travails of life as a gay man in terms of relationships. Best of wishes in any case. So where to start? Relationship-wise, life is a lot different. And definitely having this relationship with Glenn has given a whole new light of what life is for me and how a relationship does work. Before Glenn, I would say that I was going to die alone. I did say that. I said that many times. I believe on many videos I did say there was not a person out there for me, pretty much. I was not expecting a person out there for me. And I was just content living life alone. That has changed so much in 2 years. 2 years with Glenn, and it's actually, I don't know, you figure it out. I haven't figured this part out. Do I count it as 2 years from the first time he came down here for a month-long visit, or 2 years from when I picked him up from Missouri and we drove off into the sunset? And yeah, it was the sunset at that time. It was not going on night. So I haven't figured that out, how to count that. You know, I keep celebrating both those moments in life. The moment he came down here the first time and the moment that the two of us went on our trip coming down here. To not have Glenn in my life now, I could not imagine having that. I could not imagine having his smile, his laughter, his anger, and everything around it. I could not see my life with not having it now. And there are many people I could care less if I ever seen them again. They have disappeared in my world, into the world, and they are not part of my world anymore, and I am quite content with that. I am friends with a few people still, but for the most part, I'm not sad that any of them are gone. And to say that Glenn was to leave me tomorrow, that would hurt. Just the fact to have somebody open with me and me open with them in our relationship, to the point that both our families know we are gay. Friends know we are gay. Not the world. You're not going to have the world know. Unless they watch my videos, no, they won't know. It's not their place to know. It's not something that I should have to brag about. It should be something that makes me happy, though. And to be able to go and do things with the person I love, that means a lot to me. To have somebody that you can share your life with is an awesome experience. We have grown. We're not the same people that we were when we met. We're not the same people that we were a year ago. Our life has changed so much. I love him so much. He says he loves me. I hope he does. I assume he does. But our life, we've learned through this time that we don't like everything that the other likes. For him, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Wii U, 3DS, those are things he loves to do. Those are things he totally loves to do. That's how when he gets off work, and yes, he does have a job now. He is a teacher, full-time, but when he gets off of work, that's what he likes to do. That's his enjoyment, his relaxation. For me, TV, watching shows. He don't like all the same shows I do. I watch a lot of different TV shows. He doesn't like a lot of different TV shows. I love concerts. So I bring him to concerts. He plays his games and I enjoy sitting there. I'll look at my computer or whatever, and I follow what's going on with his games. He don't think I do, but I do. I do follow on some of his games. Oh, not all of them. It's not me. But he does the same for me when he goes to concerts. They're not all people that he would love to see. He probably doesn't even like the music on some of them. I don't know. He goes, he has a good time because he's doing it for me. I go to, we'll go to a theme park. He loves roller coasters. I can't do but 3 or 4 roller coasters. After 3 or 4, I'm done. He'll do it all day long. He'll just go and go and go. So eventually, normally I take a break between a couple of roller coasters, and eventually I'm just sitting there watching him on the roller coasters, taking pictures of him on the roller coasters, and playing on my phone, and it's what he loves to do. That's what it's about. It's about giving. It's about giving to each other and letting each other do what they want to do. You can't just say, no, I'm not going to, I don't want to do this, so screw you. It doesn't work that way. And it's the same as a regular relationship. And I say regular, and I shouldn't have to say regular. It's the same as a heterosexual relationship. That's what we have, and that's how we're living right now. It's awesome. I can't explain how much so awesome it is to be able to have a relationship with somebody, to be able to talk to my family and my friends about this person and have everybody happy. It's that good. It would be, what would be nice is if we could walk down the street and hold hand in hand. That would be nice. But we can't do that. We can't do that because we got 50% of the world, or 50% of this country, that are bigots. We can't do the same thing as a boyfriend and girlfriend, a husband and wife. We can't share that intimate kiss while we're sitting in the park, even if it's a little peck, because we have the fear of somebody that's going to come out and say something. We can walk down the street and we will have vulgar words yelled out to us just because we're walking down the street together because we look gay. I don't look gay. I don't get that. But whatever the case may be, we know that we can't walk hand in hand unless we're in we're sitting in a movie theater and we'll hold each other's hand occasionally, or we'll be at a concert and we'll want to try and be close because the music, it's just the music that's playing at the time. But we have to worry about those things, and we shouldn't have to worry about those things. One thing that I will say has changed my life is so much of my life was put on YouTube. My life experience was put on YouTube. And now that I'm in a relationship that I'm happy with, I do feel myself restricted on YouTube. Because I am not going to tell every sort of detail of my life with Glenn. And that's something that restricts me on YouTube, because I don't feel I should be putting Glenn's life out there. Glenn did not, even though Glenn met me through YouTube, I don't think all our sordid details of our life should be out there. We're not Will and RJ. We're not one of those couples that we put our whole life out there. And you know, I have to respect Glenn with that, with his life. As much as I can talk about my own life, it does restrict me. The best way to wrap this up is, is my life better? Yeah, it is. It's a lot better. I would not have expected what I have right now. I never expected it. I had lost all hopes for it. And now, with how the states are, we actually could get married in Florida. Will that happen? I don't know. I kind of want it, but that's up to Glenn. That's going to be up to Glenn. Glenn's going to have to make that decision. If he wants it, that's when it'll happen. Because his family is a lot. His family is, even though they've accepted him, the most of them have accepted him. His family is. They're religious. That's the only way to describe it. They're religious. And I'm not going to push it on him. That's up to him to do. Well, that's all I have. If this answers some of the questions for you, Keith, great. I'm glad to hear it. If any of you have any other questions that you want to ask me regarding our relationship or how my life has changed since all this has happened, just leave a message or message me, whichever, you know. But that's it for now. Bye.